Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to the Leadership Initiative Inslee, inspiring leadership again. Today we are going to talk as to how can a hiring process or practices could lead to skill mismatch, right? Before looking into it, let's discuss about interview. Interview is a kind of capability check of the interviewee. The main motive of an interview is to analyze job related proficiency, abilities, and technical ratings. It helps in verifying or obtaining additional information about their skills and knowledge about the candidates appearing for the interview. An interview doesn't only assess their skill, it also checks the suitability of the candidate about the right job, right attitude. It gives an intuition into the candidate's skill set as well as the creativity. Interview basically is a mechanism to gauge the ability and also looks after if the candidate has the potential to be trained about new job and the responsibilities or not. As per the conversation, interviewer gauges the potential and sees the future outcomes. Unfortunately, if interviewer couldn't see the negative traits, it leads to skill or even will mismatch later and create difficulties. Sometimes if you hire a wrong people, if you hire a wrong employee, right, it keeps on billing to the company with no output. Even it may create deficiency around other employees. At last, looking over performance, looking over the attitude and other traits, if you have decided to fire them, and if you fire, you need to restart the hiring process, which creates time deficiency, cost deficiency, human resource deficiency, everything around, right? Hence, it is quite important and very important that you hire the right candidate, right? Be it at technical skill or soft skill or even the right attitude. Here are some common hiring mistakes to watch out for. First is narrow job description. The JD, which doesn't fully cover the responsibilities of a potential new hire or go too broad, may lead to attract incompetent applications. Or if you are looking for walk-ins, then of course unnecessary people to your walk-ins. A job description is called as narrow if it limits the role's scope too much, which could prevent qualified candidates from applying, or sometimes job description doesn't carry even the key job function. That could also lead to a problem, right? So the JD should be specific, listed with key responsibilities and tasks the ideal employee will perform, concise, very simple words and sentence structures, realistic, a balance focusing towards growth and impact opportunities, including key details like salary, location, working hours, company details, etc., and other norms which are being followed by HR team, right, as per the JD guidelines, right, or the best practices around, right. Second thing comes around is over-reliance on formal credentials, right. So over-reliance on formal credentials is basically about sometimes interviewer or the organization has an approach of prioritizing previous employer, education, courses, certification, etc., over actual job performance. However, this will support up to a limit, up to an extent, or up to a certain level of knowledge or skill set. It is not required that it will match all of your requirements if someone has been hired from a top company, top employer, or even from a competitor, right? Hence, it is suggested to avoid it. Better you focus on your requirements. Don't rely on credentialism. Okay. Third is not assessing soft skills. Many employers focus on technical skills alone, taking soft skill as an afterthought, which is not correct, right? Technical skills have a limited territory around your operations. However, soft skill is pretty much broader and have direct impact on the people they are going to communicate with, like your customer, other stakeholders, cross-functioning teams, etc. An employee in an organization is not an individual. They are representing your team and drives or leads something all the time, right? Hence, it is quite important that they are well versed with soft skills, right? If they are good at communication and have right attitude, they can understand technical skills nicely, right? It may take some time, but they can grab it, right? Then next comes is unconscious bias. When an interviewer unconsciously give advantage to someone because of their backgrounds, job history, or some other personal preferences, or even having a referral of one of your best employee, right? In any of the scenarios, bias is something which shouldn't be leading over accurate fit for the interviews, right? For the job. May the best people win and grab the opportunity, because the background, job history, referral, some other preferences are not going to help you in your business. But the person you are going to hire can be a key or a lock somewhere. So you need to decide what you want to look forward, if you are looking for a key or a lock, right? So choose your potential employees wisely and be fair. Be free from all the favoritism during hiring process. It doesn't work. Then next comes in lacks of skill forecasting. Skill forecasting is basically the employee skill set forecasting. Technically, it is a method of predicting future imbalance between skill and demand. It's used to identify future skills needed based upon economic models or future labor or employee demands. You need to predict which hard or soft skill is going to be needed in your organization in the future. It could be because of challenging business standards, or it could be because of you are challenging your business standards, customer satisfaction, improvements, better communication, better quality, competitive strategy, etc. Right? Then the next comes in automated screening process or resume screening. Okay. So this is something which is basically gazed upon or taking help from a tool to automatically eliminate candidates based upon certain keywords. For example, disqualifying everyone who doesn't have ITIL certification listed as a skill actually, and that will eliminate even the best fit people, right? It just focus towards one single literacy and skips all other qualities. Technically, this is wrong, right? A literacy can be strengthened and fulfilled with certain trainings or by providing some training programs within some specific timelines, right? The priority should be you need to focus on human resource abilities and their growth skill set, right? And the last comes in is lack of gauging right attitude. This is something which is very important around all of the previous traits. If you have someone having no technical skills and have right attitude, after a certain time, he or she could be the best productive employee and could lead to highly competitive spirit. However, having skill set but no right attitude will build incompetencies after a certain time, or simply they are not good for long run. So the right attitude or mindset is something which carries more values than that of traditional qualifications. Their skills can be taught and developed over time, while attitude is more inherent and difficult to change. It's better to hire the right candidate with right mindset, right attitude. So failing into any of the discussed traits can lead to disappointments and of course the extra cost to the company and other challenges around it, right? So that's it for the day. Okay, keep yourself on with leadership thoughts, processes, terminologies. Hit like, share and subscribe. Please DM me if you have any questions around it. Thank you so much.